3 sneaky ways girls test a man's confidence. Stoic life lessons. Confidence is not, "they will like me." Confidence is, "I'll be fine if they don't." Christina Grimmie. Most men don't realize they're being tested by women until their confidence takes a hit and they feel lost. It might seem like an innocent conversation, but it's actually a silent assessment of your confidence and composure. In this video on Win Stoic, we'll uncover 3 subtle ways girls test a man's confidence and how to handle these situations with stoic calmness and strength. You'll learn to maintain your composure and turn these tests into opportunities to showcase your resilience and self-assuredness. Join me as we explore these insights, drawing from real-life experiences and Stoic principles to help you navigate these tests with confidence and poise. Stay tuned to Win Stoic for practical wisdom and life-changing lessons. Navigating the dating world, I have encountered every type of woman you can think of, from the traditional, ultra-feminine and quiet types to the combative ones who seem to test your confidence relentlessly. Let me tell you up front, engaging with someone who constantly throws tests at you is not worth the hassle. The primary reason is simple: she doesn't respect you. As you gain more experience and date a variety of women, you'll notice that they will test you at different levels. Some women are more intense with their tests, but eventually, all women will do it. If you're one of those men who believe, "I won't deal with a woman if she tests me," here's a reality check. They all will. No matter how submissive or feminine they appear, given enough time, they'll test you because it's part of their nature. Understanding how to navigate the complex world of dating often involves recognizing subtle tests of confidence that women may employ. One of the most common ways women will test your confidence is by taking little shots at you, downplaying something about you, or trying to knock you down a notch in general. These can be sneaky in the sense that some guys can easily overlook tests like this. For example, a while ago, I met up with this girl that I was talking to on Instagram. I had never met her before, and we'd exchanged probably 4 or 5 messages max before the date, so I didn't have a deeper read on her personality just yet. But from the brief conversation we did have, she had this sweet, innocent vibe to her, and her photos on her profile were like that too. But once I met her, I could immediately detect that there was a bit more to her than just that. She gave me a vibe of a girl who actually probably isn't so innocent and knows the dating game well herself, almost like a female player of sorts. She had a vibe of being savvy in that way, so in my head I was like, all right, there's going to be an element of playing chess with this one. She was fitting a certain type. No, I'm kidding. I didn't come to spar with this girl and engage in a bunch of games. It was more so that I could just tell that she was a bit more savvy than your average girl. So anyway, we get into the conversation and things are flowing well, and we bounce to a few different places throughout the night. Eventually, we're waiting in line at this bar, and she decided to throw a little jab or confidence test my way. We were talking about our past growing up, and I told her how when I was a teenager, I didn't do a lot of partying until later, and I was a bit of a late bloomer that way. So she smiled, and she goes, "Oh, so you're actually just a good little boy then?" And she kind of looked away with this smirk on her face, like she just stung me in a way. There are two confidence tests going on in a statement like that. The first part is when she said, "You're actually just a good little boy then." That word "actually" is key, because she's insinuating that I'm putting on an act of being one way, but I'm actually not what I portray. The other part is that she's belittling me, or attempting to with the little boy aspect of that sentence. The other implication there is that I'm more submissive instead of masculine or dominant. Now, it's key to understand that there's a variety of responses you could give to something like this. But in the moment, I doubled down, and I said something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, absolutely. I make sure I'm tucked in bed by 7 every night, and I'm actually still a virgin too." When I responded like that, she laughed, and she looked at me shaking her head like, "You dick," you know, because her little jab had fallen flat, and she knew it. By rolling with it, I took the steam out of it, and it also showed that my confidence in myself wouldn't waver just from something like that. Ever wondered why some women throw unexpected jabs during a date? It's not just playful banter, it's a subtle test of your confidence. These scenarios aren't just about passing tests, they're about demonstrating Stoic happiness and resilience. Stoicism today teaches us to remain unshaken by external opinions and to find contentment within ourselves. When you embody this principle, it naturally radiates confidence. So, next time you face a playful jab, remember to stay calm, collected, and humorous. It's not just about proving your strength to others, but reinforcing your own self-assurance. Have you ever been in a situation where a seemingly innocent comment tested your confidence? How did you handle it? Reflecting on these moments can provide valuable insights and help you navigate future interactions with poise. The key takeaway here is to recognize these tests and respond with the Stoic strength that underscores your true character. Embrace the challenges and let them refine your confidence, showing the world that you're unshakable. When you're navigating the world of dating and relationships, it's crucial to understand that women often test a man's confidence in subtle ways. This isn't necessarily malicious. It's a way to gauge your strength and composure. Let's delve into 3 sneaky ways girls might test your confidence and how you can respond with a Stoic mindset, embodying the principles of Win Stoic. First, consider the scenario where a girl throws out a playful jab, trying to downplay something you've done or achieved. For instance, she might tease you about your hobbies, suggesting they're childish or insignificant. On the surface, this can seem hostile, but beneath it, she's likely looking to see if you're secure enough in yourself to brush it off. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This quote perfectly encapsulates the Stoic approach. Maintain control over your reactions. Instead of getting defensive or trying to prove your worth, simply smile and continue the conversation. By doing this, you're showing that her attempt to rattle you has no effect, demonstrating your inner strength and confidence. Another common test involves making you feel like you're beneath her in some way. She might comment on your appearance or achievements in a way that seems to belittle you. For example, if she remarks, "Did you just call me a little boy? Who are you talking to like that? I'm a grown man." It's easy to feel the urge to defend yourself. However, responding with calm humor or a nonchalant attitude can be much more powerful. If she says chicken legs, I actually work out a lot. Look at these other photos of my legs. Instead of showing your insecurity, a simple, confident reply like, I guess you'll have to come to the gym with me sometime and see for yourself, can turn the situation around. Remember, as Epictetus taught, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Your reaction is what defines you. Lastly, one of the trickiest tests is when she mentions other guys as a way to flex her value and see if it shakes your confidence. This can be emotionally challenging, but it's a prime opportunity to show your Stoic mindset. If she talks about other men she's interested in or compares you to someone else, it's easy to get irritated or feel threatened. However, maintaining your composure and responding with genuine interest or indifference can showcase your self-assuredness. For example, if she says, "You know, my friend John is so funny and smart," instead of feeling the need to compete, you could reply, "That's great. It's always good to have interesting people around." By not letting her comment affect you, you're displaying a high level of confidence and emotional strength. It's important to understand that these tests aren't about the specific comments or actions, but about seeing how you handle them. Women respect strength and composure, and by embodying the Stoic principles of resilience and self-control, you can navigate these tests with grace. As Seneca once noted, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more. That is poor. By showing that you don't crave external validation and are secure in who you are, you naturally command respect and admiration. If you find these insights helpful, don't hesitate to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue to explore the profound influence of Stoicism together. Next time you encounter a confidence test, remember the Stoic mindset. Stay calm, don't get defensive, and respond with assurance. Ask yourself, how can I demonstrate my inner strength in this moment? This approach not only helps you handle the situation effectively, but also strengthens your character over time. How do you usually respond to such tests, and can you think of ways to apply these Stoic lessons in your interactions? Share your thoughts and experiences, and let's continue to grow together on this journey of Stoic wisdom and self-improvement. Women often have the misconception that mentioning other guys will somehow make them seem more valuable, thinking you'll want to fight for them more since there's competition. Sometimes they encounter men who reinforce this belief by actually competing for them. However, little do they understand that it's often a turn-off. This behavior usually arises when they're feeling insecure, unsure about where they stand with you, or attempting to flip the power dynamic. To illustrate, let me share a personal experience. I once went on a date with a girl I met on a dating app. It was our first meeting, and she was a solid 8.5 to 9 in looks. She knew she looked good, and there was a palpable element of ego. It's common among highly attractive women, though some are surprisingly sweet and chill. She asked what I was looking for in dating, and I responded vaguely without reciprocating the question. She went on about her preferences and mentioned she was seeking a guy with more depth because she had dated top 1% men who lacked personality beyond their looks and money. When she used the phrase top 1% man, it struck me as unusual, like she was mimicking men's dating content. This flex was meant to show her demand among high-quality guys. For many men, this would trigger a response to prove their worth or outshine the competition. However, this is a trap you want to avoid. Marcus Aurelius once said, The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. This Stoic principle applies perfectly here. Rather than getting drawn into a competition for her attention, focus on maintaining your composure and self-respect. When a woman mentions other men, it's a test of your confidence. By not reacting or feeling the need to compete, you demonstrate that your self-worth isn't dependent on external validation. In modern life, it's easy to get caught up in comparisons and feel the need to prove ourselves. Social media and dating apps amplify this, making it seem like everyone else is living a more glamorous life. But true confidence comes from within, grounded in self-awareness and inner strength. Stoic life lessons teach us to remain unshaken by external opinions and to value our character over superficial qualities. Another way women test your confidence is by challenging your decisions or opinions. They might do this subtly, questioning your choices to see if you stand firm or waver. This is where the Stoic practice of steadfastness comes into play. Seneca said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." When faced with such challenges, remain calm and consider whether the situation truly warrants a reaction. Often these tests are more about the tester's insecurities than about you. By staying grounded and confident in your decisions, you show that you're not easily swayed by others' opinions. This not only earns respect, but also reinforces your own sense of self-reliance and determination. Lastly, women might test your confidence through teasing or playful insults. While this might seem harmless, it's a way to gauge your reaction. Will you laugh it off, or will you get defensive? Epictetus reminds us, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." In these moments, responding with humor and grace shows that you're comfortable in your own skin and not easily rattled. It demonstrates emotional resilience, a key aspect of Stoic philosophy. In today's world, where interactions can often be a test of social agility, these Stoic principles are invaluable. They help you navigate relationships with a calm, collected demeanor, ensuring that your confidence remains unshaken. In conclusion, understanding these tests and responding with Stoic wisdom can profoundly impact your interactions and relationships. By not falling into the trap of competition, standing firm in your decisions, and responding to teasing with grace, you embody the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and self-control. Remember, confidence isn't about proving your worth to others. It's about knowing your value and living in accordance with your principles. As you incorporate these Stoic life lessons into your daily life, you'll find that not only do you navigate these tests with ease, but you also develop a deeper sense of inner strength and tranquility. Embrace the teachings of Stoicism and let them guide you to a more confident and fulfilling life. When you're dating a girl and she casually mentions being hit on at work or while out with friends, it's often a test of your confidence. She wants to see how you'll react. Sometimes these stories might even be fabricated, designed to gauge your emotional response. The best way to handle this is to act as if it never happened, maintaining your composure and demonstrating confidence. This non-reactive response is like depriving a fire of oxygen. Without your emotional fuel, the flame will die out. If you do respond emotionally, however, she'll recognize it as a weakness and may revisit it to test you again. This could signal to her that you're not confident in your ability to keep her, suggesting a lack of options on your part. It's important to understand that while some women might dismiss such behavior as games played by the immature, many women, regardless of their self-perception, engage in these tests. They often have a blind spot, claiming they'd never do something they routinely do. This isn't necessarily deceitful, it's just human nature. Recognizing this can help you remain composed and confident in these situations. Think about a time when a friend or colleague subtly tested your confidence. Perhaps they downplayed your achievements or compared you to others to see your reaction. In such moments, staying stoic and composed often disarms them and prevents any escalation. Similarly, by showing a steady, confident demeanor with women, you convey that you are secure and self-assured. Why do you think these tests are so prevalent in our interactions? Could it be that they're a natural way for people to gauge the strength of those around them? As you reflect on this, consider how Stoicism today can help you navigate these tests with grace and confidence. Remember, Stoic happiness comes from within and isn't swayed by the judgments or tests of others. Embrace this philosophy, and you'll find that not only do you become more resilient, but others will also begin to see you as a rock of stability in their lives. Understanding the intricate dynamics of dating can be a game changer, particularly when it comes to recognizing how women might test a man's confidence. Often, these tests aren't premeditated schemes. Rather, they arise from impulse and emotion. It's essential to comprehend that women, like men, have their ways of asserting value and leveraging power dynamics. This can occur in subtle, sometimes confusing ways, which are often done unconsciously. One classic method is acting uninterested, which can manifest in several sneaky ways. The most common scenario you might have experienced is the pullback. Imagine you've had a fantastic date, but afterward she suddenly becomes distant. You find yourself questioning, what did I do wrong? What happened? The purpose of this pullback is to assess your interest or to shift the power dynamic, making you chase her. While it might be frustrating, this test can reveal if a guy is overly clingy or desperate, which could be a potential safety concern. From a Stoic mindset, it's crucial not to get agitated, but to navigate this test calmly. Remember, as Epictetus said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. The pullback is a straightforward test to handle if you maintain your composure and don't let it disrupt your confidence. Another crafty method of testing a man's confidence is by acting uninterested while still being in his presence. This can manifest in various forms, appearing bored, giving short responses, slow replies to texts, or maintaining physical distance during dates. Sometimes a woman might flake or reschedule a date to see how you respond. It's vital to discern the scale of this disinterest, from minor and petty to wildly disrespectful. However, for this discussion, let's assume the woman is genuinely interested but is testing your confidence. In these scenarios, staying grounded is paramount. If you let her behavior dictate your reactions, you're essentially giving up your power, which signals a lack of confidence. A better approach is to stand firm in who you are and establish boundaries. For instance, if a girl flakes on a first date, your response should be no response. If she checks her phone during a date, consider leaving. Such actions display the ultimate confidence because they show you value yourself too much to tolerate disrespect. As Marcus Aurelius said, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. But what if the test is subtler, like her playing hard to get? She might act unimpressed by your accomplishments or stories, which can mess with your head. In these cases, match her energy. If she seems unfazed, you should remain unfazed too. The key is to enjoy yourself regardless of her reactions, demonstrating that your sense of pride and self-respect is unshakable. This Stoic mindset shows strength, which women find attractive because it signals good investment potential. These tests might seem toxic at times, and you wouldn't be wrong in thinking so. However, understanding and navigating them with a Stoic mindset can significantly improve your dating experiences. Stay centered, maintain your boundaries, and remember the words of Seneca: "He who is brave is free." By embodying these principles, you convey unwavering confidence, making you stand out in the dating game. So, what are some of the subtle tests you've encountered? How did you handle them, and what did you learn about yourself in the process? Share your thoughts and experiences. Let's build a community of strong Stoic men who can navigate the complexities of modern dating with grace and confidence. And if you're curious about how deep the rabbit hole of toxic dating advice goes, make sure to check out the next video where we delve into some of the most insidious tactics women might use. Stay tuned, stay confident, and always remember to win Stoic. Navigating the intricacies of relationships can often feel like a complex puzzle, but understanding key dynamics can make all the difference. In 3 Sneaky Ways Girls Test a Man's Confidence, Stoic Life Lessons, we delve into the subtle yet significant ways women assess a man's self-assuredness, drawing on timeless Stoic principles to help you navigate these tests with grace. Complementing this, 13 things women notice about a man. At First Sight provides valuable insights into the first impressions that truly matter. Together, these videos offer a comprehensive guide to building confidence and making a lasting impression, empowering you to master the art of connection with Stoic wisdom and practical advice. 13. Posture. In the realm of first impressions, one of the most subtle yet powerful aspects a woman notices in a man is his posture. A man's posture is a silent yet potent signal that conveys much about his inner state and confidence level. An upright and confident posture not only suggests security and self-confidence, but also marks a man with a striking presence that cannot be ignored. When a man stands tall with relaxed shoulders and a raised head, he not only appears more attractive, but also radiates a positive and proactive attitude that resonates well with others. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," which reflects how your posture can indeed mirror your inner strength and mindset. Picture a scene at a bustling party. A man walks in, exuding confidence with every step. His posture is firm, his shoulders are relaxed, and his head is held high. He captures attention not just because of his attire, but because his posture broadcasts an unspoken message of self-assurance and control. This contrasts sharply with a man who enters the same room with slouched shoulders and a lowered head. Even in the most fashionable outfit, he may fade into the background. This example illustrates that your physical presence can significantly impact the first impression you make. Hence, Maintaining good posture is a simple yet profoundly effective way to enhance your presence and attract positive attention. In today's fast-paced world, where quick judgments are often made, understanding the importance of posture is crucial. It's a foundational element of Stoic life lessons that can help you win Stoic admiration and respect. By focusing on your posture, you're not just making a cosmetic adjustment, you're embracing a mindset that fosters resilience, confidence, and a proactive stance towards life. This small change can have a ripple effect, influencing how others perceive you and how you navigate the social landscapes of modern life. So, stand tall, project confidence, and let your posture speak volumes about the strength and stability within you. Can you do it? Comment, "I can do it," if you believe you can do it. 12. Shoes. The shoes you wear can reveal a lot about your personality, style, and attention to detail. Many women notice a man's shoes right away, and well-maintained shoes appropriate for the occasion can make an immediate positive impression. Consider this. You're on a casual date at a cafe. As you sit down, your date glances at your shoes. You're wearing a pair of well-polished leather shoes that perfectly match your casual yet stylish outfit. She notices that your shoes are clean and in good condition, without signs of excessive wear or dirt. This detail shows that you pay attention to details and care about your appearance holistically, not just the more visible pieces of clothing. Conversely, imagine if you were wearing dirty and worn-out sneakers that clearly haven't been cared for. This could suggest that you are negligent with your appearance or don't care about details, which can be a major turn-off. Keeping your shoes in good condition and choosing the right pair for the occasion demonstrates maturity, responsibility, and a sense of style. Well-kept shoes can complement and elevate the rest of your outfit, reinforcing the impression that you are a confident and conscientious man. Therefore, don't underestimate the importance of your shoes. They can be the finishing touch that completes your look and attracts positive attention. This concept ties into what is Stoicism, which emphasizes attention to detail and the significance of small actions in shaping our character and perceptions. Just as Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, taking care of our appearance, starting from our shoes, reflects self-discipline and awareness. Reflect on this. How do your daily choices in appearance affect the way you present yourself to the world? A modern example of this can be seen in professional settings. Imagine two candidates for a job interview. One arrives with scuffed shoes, while the other arrives with polished, well-kept shoes. The latter immediately gives off a more professional and reliable impression, which can be crucial in competitive scenarios. This observation not only applies to shoes, but to all aspects of personal grooming and style. Ensuring that each element of your appearance is well maintained shows that you take pride in yourself and understand the impact of first impressions. In the realm of Stoic happiness, mastering the small details in life, like the condition of your shoes, can lead to greater self-confidence and a sense of accomplishment. Ask yourself, what small habits can you adopt today to improve your personal presentation and, consequently, your overall sense of well-being? In conclusion, by focusing on these details, you not only enhance your appearance, but also embody the principles of Stoicism, leading to a more fulfilling and disciplined life. 11. Perfume. In the bustling world we navigate daily, First impressions often leave an indelible mark, especially regarding how men are perceived by women. One subtle yet powerful element that significantly impacts this initial impression is the perfume you wear. Scent is a potent and evocative sense that can convey sophistication, care, and a keen attention to detail. Imagine stepping into an elevator en route to an important meeting, and as a woman enters, she's immediately captivated by your scent. Your choice of a subtle yet intoxicating aroma, blending woody and fresh notes, not only complements your personality, but also invites a friendly interaction. She might comment, "You smell wonderful. What is that?" This moment, anchored in a positive olfactory experience, establishes an instant connection and leaves a memorable mark. A well-chosen perfume speaks volumes about your character. A fresh, energizing scent might hint at an active and vibrant personality, while a deeper, more mysterious fragrance suggests sophistication and complexity. As Seneca wisely said, we should conduct ourselves not as if we ought to live for the body, but as if we could not live without it. This underscores the importance of personal hygiene and the conscious choices we make about our appearance. A thoughtfully selected and moderately applied perfume demonstrates self-care and an awareness of the impression you leave on others. It should never be overpowering, but rather an extension of your presence, inviting closer interaction and fostering a positive association in a woman's mind. Are you using perfume? Comment yes if yes. Comment no if not. If so, what is your favorite scent? Incorporating Stoic life lessons into modern contexts, this attention to detail aligns with the Stoic practice of mindfulness and the pursuit of excellence in every aspect of life. By carefully choosing a fragrance that reflects your true self, you enhance your attractiveness and make a lasting, favorable impression. Remember, the right perfume can transform a simple encounter into a memorable experience, making your presence something she associates with pleasure and attraction. Therefore, embrace this subtle yet impactful way to win Stoic and elevate your personal interactions. 10. Smile. Have you ever wondered what women first notice about a man? Understanding these subtle cues can transform your interactions and enhance your charisma. Let's delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoic life lessons to uncover these secrets and how they can empower you to win Stoic in modern life. A genuine smile can work wonders on how you are perceived by women. A sincere and warm smile conveys approachability, friendliness, and a positive attitude, making you appear more likable and open. Women are attracted to men who smile authentically because it creates an instant connection and makes the interaction more pleasant. Seneca once said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." Imagine being in a coffee shop waiting to place your order and noticing an attractive woman in line next to you. Instead of just looking at the menu or your phone, you make eye contact with her and offer a genuine smile. She notices your smile and automatically returns it, creating a moment of connection. This simple act of smiling can break the ice and open the door to a friendly conversation. Additionally, frequent smiling shows that you're a happy and positive person, qualities that are extremely attractive. Therefore, don't underestimate the power of a smile. It can be the first step to a successful interaction and a lasting good impression. Smiling is a universal gesture that transcends cultural barriers, showing that you are confident and approachable. In today's fast-paced world, where genuine human connections are rare, a simple smile can be a powerful tool to win Stoic. Embracing this Stoic life lesson can help you create more meaningful interactions and leave a lasting impression on those you meet. 9. Eyes. Eyes are often called the windows to the soul for a good reason. They convey emotions and intentions in a way that words often can't. Eye contact is one of the first and most powerful forms of nonverbal communication that women notice in a man. Maintaining good eye contact demonstrates confidence, interest, and sincerity. Picture this: you're at a social gathering, perhaps a party, and you strike up a conversation with a woman you've just met. While she speaks, you maintain steady eye contact, showing that you are genuinely interested in her words. Your eyes don't wander around the room or drift to your phone. Instead, you look directly at her with focused attention and respect. This constant eye contact creates a sense of connection and intimacy, even amidst a bustling crowd. Furthermore, expressive eyes can communicate empathy and understanding, making the other person feel valued and heard. Through a simple gaze, you can convey a wide range of emotions and establish a deeper connection, making yourself unforgettable in her memory. This practice aligns with Stoic principles, emphasizing control over your responses and maintaining presence in the moment, which leads to Stoic happiness. By integrating these principles into your daily life, you can significantly enhance your communication skills. So, next time you engage in a conversation, focus on maintaining sincere eye contact. The lesson here is clear. Through mindful and respectful eye contact, you not only show your interest and confidence, but also build deeper, more meaningful connections, embodying the essence of what is Stoicism and achieving true Stoic happiness. 8. Personal hygiene. Personal hygiene is a fundamental aspect that many women immediately notice in a man. Being well-groomed is not just about appearance, but also about self-respect and respect for others. Details like clean nails, well-kept hair, brushed teeth, and a pleasant scent can make a significant difference in the first impression you make. Imagine a typical scenario. You're on a date at a restaurant. As you sit at the table, the woman you're with notices the freshness of your cologne and the cleanliness of your nails as you hold the menu. During the conversation, she observes your fresh breath and well-groomed haircut. These small details show that you care about your appearance and value the occasion. On the other hand, neglected hygiene can be a major turn-off, regardless of how interesting you are. Maintaining good personal hygiene demonstrates that you respect yourself and consider the well-being of others, making it a sign of maturity and responsibility. This not only increases your attractiveness, but also creates a more comfortable and pleasant environment for social interactions. Think about the Stoicism practiced by the great philosopher Epictetus, who said, "Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." How do you present yourself to the world? What message do you send with your appearance and hygiene? These questions are crucial as they reflect your inner discipline and self-regard. By maintaining a high standard of personal hygiene, you embody the principles of Stoicism today, showing that you are attentive to the details that matter. Do you find yourself often neglecting these small yet significant details? Consider how adopting a mindful approach to your grooming can transform the way others perceive you and how you interact with the world. Taking the time to ensure you are well groomed not only boosts your confidence, but also demonstrates that you have a disciplined and responsible Stoic mindset. As Marcus Aurelius wisely noted, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By caring for your personal hygiene, you cultivate positive thoughts and a sense of self-worth that radiates to those around you. Reflect on your daily routine. Are there areas where you can improve your hygiene practices? Remember, the way you care for yourself speaks volumes about your character and how you approach life. Embrace the teachings of Stoicism today by paying attention to these details, and you will find that not only do you become more attractive, but you also create a more pleasant and respectful environment for everyone you encounter. Thank you for being part of today's video. Before we proceed, I want to thank you for your participation in our community. Feel free to share your thoughts or simply comment, "I am a newbie," if you're new, or "I am a Stoic," if you've been around. Your interaction is a great source of motivation for us. Let's continue this journey together, shall we? 7. Clothes. Are you aware that the way you dress can profoundly impact the impression you make on women? When you wear well-fitting clothes appropriate for the occasion, it conveys a sense of care for your appearance and attention to detail. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Know, first, who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." This wisdom holds true in modern life, where the way you present yourself can speak volumes even before you utter a word. Picture this. After a long day at work, you're heading to a social event. You swap your work attire for a casual yet stylish outfit. As you arrive, you observe that the crowd is dressed similarly: well-fitted jeans, a clean button-down shirt, and polished shoes. Your attire makes you feel confident and comfortable. As you strike up a conversation with a woman, she quickly notices your well-maintained clothes, signaling that you care about your appearance. This, in turn, suggests that you care about other aspects of your life. Dressing well not only shows respect for the event and the people present, but also projects an image of someone who values themselves and their surroundings. Such a choice in attire can elevate your confidence, attract positive attention, and pave the way for pleasant and memorable interactions. This seamless blend of style and self-respect, rooted in Stoic life lessons, teaches us that small details often make the most significant impact. In our quest to win Stoic wisdom, remember that how you present yourself externally can mirror your inner discipline and mindfulness. Let your appearance reflect the best version of yourself, making every encounter an opportunity to demonstrate your commitment to excellence. 6. Listening skills. Good listening skills are a critical aspect that many women notice in a man. When a man listens actively, it shows that he respects and values the other person's thoughts and feelings, making a significant difference in how a woman perceives him. Imagine you're on a date, and the woman is sharing a story about her recent trip. Instead of interrupting or getting distracted, you maintain eye contact, nod, and give verbal affirmations like, "I see," or "That sounds amazing." You ask follow-up questions that show genuine interest in her experience. This level of attentiveness demonstrates that you are considerate and empathetic, which are highly attractive qualities. Women appreciate men who listen because it creates a deeper emotional connection and makes them feel understood and valued. Think about a time when someone really listened to you. How did it make you feel? In today's fast-paced world, genuine attention is rare. Practicing good listening can transform your interactions, making them more meaningful. It's not just about hearing words, but understanding the emotions behind them. A friend of mine, Jack, always had a way with people. Whenever we went out, women gravitated towards him. His secret: he was a phenomenal listener. Jack would remember details from previous conversations and bring them up later, showing that he genuinely cared. This simple habit made him incredibly popular and respected. Start by practicing mindfulness in conversations. Put away distractions, maintain eye contact, and really tune in to what the other person is saying. Ask yourself, how can I show that I value this person's thoughts and feelings? By doing so, you'll enhance your relationships and embody the principles of what is Stoicism and Stoic happiness. Listening deeply is an act of kindness and respect, core tenets of Stoic philosophy. The key to leaving a lasting positive impression is to make others feel heard and valued. What steps will you take today to improve your listening skills and build stronger connections? 5. Body language. When a woman first notices a man, one of the most attractive and captivating aspects can be his voice. The tone, clarity, and confidence in your speech can reveal a lot about your personality and level of self-assurance. A calm, firm, and well-modulated voice can be incredibly appealing and engaging. Imagine you're at a bar with friends and you decide to strike up a conversation with a woman who caught your eye. As you approach her, you greet her with a confident "hello" in a firm yet friendly tone. Your voice isn't too loud but clear enough to be heard distinctly, even amidst the background noise. As you begin the conversation, you maintain a steady pace, pronouncing your words clearly and using natural pauses to emphasize your points. You make a subtle joke and she smiles, showing that your voice has created an atmosphere of comfort and confidence. How you speak, not just what you say, can convey your personality and intentions powerfully. A well-modulated and confident voice can make you appear more approachable, trustworthy, and interesting. Do you agree with my above point of view? If you share my opinion, please comment, "I agree." Do you know? Women often associate a pleasant voice with qualities like leadership, empathy, and emotional intelligence. By paying attention to your diction, tone, and rhythm, you can significantly enhance the first impression you make, fostering a quicker and deeper connection. This approach embodies the Stoic mindset, emphasizing control and presence in social interactions. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." How do you think your voice reflects your inner thoughts and confidence? Share what you think with us. 4. Sense of purpose. A sense of purpose is one of the most attractive qualities that women notice in men. When you are passionate and driven by your goals, it reflects not just ambition and determination, but also a strong sense of identity. Picture this: In a casual conversation, you talk about a project you're deeply involved in, or a long-term goal you're committed to achieving. You share your plans with enthusiasm and confidence, detailing the steps you're taking to reach them. This shows that you're not only ambitious, but also have a clear direction in life. Women find men with a sense of purpose appealing because it indicates stability, ambition, and the potential for a fulfilling future. As Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This wisdom aligns perfectly with the Stoic mindset, emphasizing the importance of having a clear and focused purpose. How do you think having and sharing your sense of purpose can influence your interactions and relationships? Women are drawn to men who are passionate about their goals because it makes them more interesting and inspiring. By embracing a Stoicism today approach, you can enhance how you are perceived and improve the quality of your connections. Having a purpose-driven life not only boosts your attractiveness, but also fosters meaningful connections. 3. Attitude. A man's attitude is one of the most noticeable and influential aspects of the first impression he makes. A positive and confident attitude can be incredibly attractive to women as it demonstrates resilience, optimism, and a proactive approach to life. Imagine you're at a social gathering where you don't know many people. Instead of isolating yourself or appearing uncomfortable, you approach the situation with a positive attitude. You start conversations with people around you, asking interested questions and showing genuine enthusiasm for meeting new people. During a conversation, you listen attentively, maintain eye contact, and respond engagingly, smiling and offering positive comments. For instance, when someone talks about a challenge they faced at work, you react with empathy and perhaps share a story of how you overcame a similar situation, always focusing on the positives and the lessons learned. This optimistic and confident attitude not only makes you more approachable and pleasant, but also conveys that you are someone who faces life with energy and determination. Women quickly notice when a man exhibits a positive attitude, as it suggests he will be a partner who can offer emotional support and motivation during difficult times. Additionally, a positive attitude is contagious and can create a more joyful and stimulating environment for both you and those around you. Picture this. You're at a friend's wedding, and despite knowing only a few people, you approach each interaction with a smile and genuine interest. You engage in conversations, share light-hearted stories, and even compliment the efforts of the event organizers. This approach not only makes you memorable, but also showcases your ability to adapt and thrive in social situations, much like the principles of Stoicism, which emphasize controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. What if you could consistently bring this kind of energy and resilience into every interaction? How might that change the way others perceive you? Cultivating a positive and confident attitude is essential for making a lasting and attractive impression, showing that you are a man who lives life with enthusiasm and resilience. Remember, what is Stoicism? Stoic happiness can play a significant role in developing this mindset. 2. Energy level. A man's energy level can be an incredibly attractive quality for women, as it reflects vitality, enthusiasm, and the ability to fully enjoy life. Imagine walking into a room full of friends and acquaintances at an outdoor birthday party. From the moment you arrive, your presence is immediately noticed due to your contagious energy. You greet everyone with a warm smile, engage in lively conversations, and are always ready to start or join in on fun activities like games or dancing. For instance, during the party, you might suggest playing a game of volleyball or organizing an activity that involves everyone. Your willingness to participate and lead shows that you are full of life and enjoy having a good time. The people around you respond positively to your attitude, and the atmosphere becomes more lively and joyful because of your influence. Just as Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Your energetic presence can uplift and inspire those around you. Women quickly notice when a man has a high energy level because it indicates that he can bring excitement and dynamism to a relationship. This energy also suggests that you are healthy, active, and capable of facing challenges with vigor. Additionally, a high energy level can make daily life more interesting and stimulating, showing that you know how to enjoy good times and create new opportunities for fun and connection. Do you ever wonder how your energy impacts those around you? Maintaining a high and positive energy level not only increases your attractiveness, but also contributes to a more vibrant and engaging environment. Who doesn't love people with high energy, right? So, dear brothers who know Stoicism, let us become men who are always at peak energy. Come on, comment, "I'm always full of energy." 1. Voice. A man's voice can be one of the most attractive and captivating aspects that a woman notices at first sight. The tone, clarity, and confidence with which you speak can convey a lot about your personality and your level of self-assurance. A calm, firm, and well-modulated voice can be extremely appealing and engaging. Imagine a typical scenario. You're at a bar with friends and decide to strike up a conversation with a woman who caught your eye. When you approach her, you greet her with a "hello" in a firm yet friendly tone. Your voice isn't too loud but clear enough to be heard distinctly, even with the background noise. As you start the conversation, you maintain a calm pace, pronouncing your words clearly and using natural pauses to emphasize your points. During the conversation, you make a subtle joke and notice that she smiles, indicating that your voice helped create an atmosphere of comfort and confidence. How you speak, not just what you say, can powerfully convey your personality and intentions. A well-modulated and confident voice can make you seem more approachable, trustworthy, and interesting. Women often associate a pleasant voice with qualities like leadership, empathy, and emotional intelligence. Therefore, paying attention to your diction, tone, and rhythm when speaking can make a significant difference in the first impression you make, helping to create a quicker and deeper connection. And that brings us to the end of our video on the 15 things a woman notices about a man at first sight. To recap, we discussed posture, smile, eyes, personal hygiene, clothes, shoes, voice, body language, cologne, attitude, energy level, physical proximity, and humor. Incorporating these qualities can transform how you are perceived and increase your chances of making a great first impression. Remember, these behaviors are not just to impress, but to improve the quality of your interactions and relationships. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share with friends who can also benefit from these tips. Subscribe to the channel for more content on relationships and personal development, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. What qualities do you think are most important for making a great first impression? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and see you next time on Win Stoic.